Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to Prison Architect Megamax, zooming out right there. One of the commenters said that is a bit jarring, seeing me sort of zoom in and out all the time, so I'm going to try and not do that. However, it's sort of the weird, jerky way that I play games. It's just very all over the place. I don't know why jerky is the word that I came up with there. Apparently it was what I needed to say in order to convey myself properly. Mostly it's sort of just going in and out too quickly. I'm just sort of going to be a bit slower. But what I do is basically this. I'll zoom in, zoom out really quickly, and do all that annoying fun stuff. If I just keep it on the same level, get my hand off the scroll wheel, then I might be a little bit okay. Mostly I think it's because doing this takes longer than just doing that. I think that's pretty much it. So, I'll try and keep it cool. But will I? I don't know. It's Prison Architect. It's Megamax V2. You know, I don't think the place is going to keep it cool, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the same thing. Now, we have 20 prisons right now, all of them maximum security, because of course that is the aim of our prison. Prison, not prism. It could be a prism if you want it to. And at the moment, we're sort of... What am I trying to say? We are dealing with their needs on the fly, essentially. So at the moment we have free time, which is apparently dealing with their comfort quite a lot, because I suppose some of them that have comfort issues right now are currently locked up in their cells. That's fine. A lot of them have sort of bladder problems, which a few are dealing with, but they're not being told to deal with it. So they're not really doing anything with it right now. Sleep is getting a little bit high there when it comes to needs. Some of them are concerned about it. Mostly it's food at the moment, which I think is... It's not coming up because it's right there. It's not that bad. It's on the yellow. Whether or not it reaches the high mark, I don't know. What I should really do, though... Let's see. Oh, they've dealt with the bladder. A lot of it's hygiene. But at the moment, we're in free time. So they can basically deal with their needs as we see fit. A lot of these high sort of needs right here are a little bit odd, though. Sort of literacy, spirituality, drugs... That being to deal with their drug habits, addictions. They're sort of the odd ones that we're going to... It's going to be a little while before we eventually get to the point where we can deal with those particular needs. Sleep is really going up there at the moment. What time is it in game? Really? See, this is sort of the theory where giving them a lot of extra sleep... Where am I going? Regime. Giving them... I mean, what the hell is that? I gave them 1 hour sleep. What the hell? Why have they had 1 hour sleep? That's really weird. Right, well, they sleep from 11 and pretty much should sleep onwards until I say so. Or until I say otherwise, in which case... I sort of lock up and then shower time. And then it should be feeding time by that point. It should be. Whether or not it will be, I don't know. And then probably free time. I lock up and then free time just to get them into the one spot. We'll see if that works out. Let's go back over to needs. I don't want it to be another episode where I'm just sort of trying to micromanage. That was the word I was trying to come up with. Micromanage the needs of our prisoners. Since we've only got 20 of them, and we are currently losing quite a significant amount of money because of our lack of prisoners. Apparently some of these people are blocked. Move to exports. Is that because they're trying to... They're trying to get somewhere they shouldn't be going to? We still need to get ourselves an office desk chair and filing cabinet inside of this little area. Suppose we should do that fairly quickly, just to get it out of the way with. This corner, though, should really have CCTV monitoring. And also, we should get a phone tapping station in here, which I don't think I have yet. So there we go. We'll get a phone tap in there. It's quite expensive, which is why I really shouldn't be doing that. So I'm just going to... Put a little desk in here, filing cabinet and a chair. That should be okay. Just so that that place can be considered a security area. At the moment, it's not necessarily one, though. So go back to needs. Feeding time. They have all the animals picking up their foods from the trough. We should really have an extra time for food. Because it... They've got to go all the way over to the canteen. Ooh, a little bit of a fight going on here. Oh, it's this bastard. Oh, fucking hell. It's this guy. Okay, there we are. Well, one death. I'm pretty sure that was a guard. Yep, it is. The legendary prisoners are very frustrating to deal with because you really need to have some sort of system set up, particularly for them, in order to deal with them. Wait, what? We've had some escapes? Why have we got escapes? I don't understand. How have they escaped? Have we already had someone dig? I'm really curious. Okay, I'm going to go back on that save because that's not fun. That was... Look, I'm not going to do it. I think that was the auto save. What the hell happened? Right, let's have this locked. There we are. Anyway. Where are we now? Did we do the regime change? We haven't, right? Look, that happened in an amount of time that I'm not going to be bothered to deal with because that just came out of nowhere. First, we had the legendary guy just kick off for no apparent reason because unfortunately, that's just what the legendary people do. You just can't... You can't deal with them at all. You just need to have them be separated within their own zone and just stop caring. That's basically it. Unfortunately, not the luxury that we currently have, so I might just... Can I get rid of him? That would be great if I could just get rid of him. Or just leave him in here forever until he dies. That might be a good idea. I might end up doing that. Because you know what? I don't know how to deal with him. Right, anyway. Let's go over to lockup. And let's put the shower in right after that. Let's pause the game for a second just so we know what the hell's going on. I might sound a little bit drowsy today. I don't know what it is about today. I mean, the work was... Nah. And then there was also a massive diversion from my usual route from work today. And it was very dark, late shift. Ugh. Readjust myself right there. But make the noise to try and gain sympathy. I'm playing the game. Right. I will probably have lock-up right after shower and then 2 hours of eating and probably another 2 hours. I'm not going to have another 2 hours there. I'm going to change this at some point. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, I think it was like an extra 25 minutes on the journey. It was not a great place for an accident to take place. And you know what? I sound like one of those bastards right now. Just, oh, there had to be an accident near me. Someone's probably dead. Oh, well. Even though I don't think they were. But there we are. Oh, well. I don't think. Probably. There's a lot of trees that were waiting for planting over there. Oh, yeah. How did the other bastards escape? They must have dug some sort of trench somewhere, since it's very easy to get out of this prison. I pretty much have to do that myself, which is kind of annoying. I should really have a guard stationed all the way down there, but I don't. Also, I should have this bit pretty much the same thing. Only instead, I will have a guard be deployed at this particular position. I should really have one all the way over here as well. Now, whether or not that will work out, probably not. But oh well. Such is life. So he's currently stuck in here. I don't know how to deal with him. I need to look up the sort of best ways to deal with... Bloody hell, 97% re-offending chance. That's not what I want to deal with right there, John. Yeah, but I need to look up how to deal with legendary prisoners in the early game. In the late game, you just sort of separate them. That's it. Oh yeah, we'll probably want more guards. It's going to cost us so much money because we have so many guards. It's the problem. The prison's so big. What am I looking at? Utility. I was looking to see how many guards we had around here. Are we filling up all the spots? No, we're not. There is still quite a lot left to be done. Don't really need 2 guards over there at the moment, but oh well. Alright, here we go. This is where things kick off a bit. As for any particular reason... Nope. There we are. No reason for that whatsoever. Just pick the fight because... There we are. You can be punished. I hope we don't punish this guy, because he really didn't deserve that. Look, he got picked on and then lashed out a bit. I mean, he shouldn't have lashed out. But him... Pff, he's a bastard. That's what he is. Lots of healing going on right now in our sort of medical laundromat. It's quite interesting. Oh yeah, we need to do the chairs and that lot in here again. Because, you know, we've come from a different universe now. A universe where everything just doesn't spontaneously fuck up out of complete and utter darkness. Oh yeah, we should see... I still don't know how they escaped. I can't visualize it. Is it this bit? They escaped through here? Through there? Like, we just let them escape, that's the thing. I'm really confused. Also, I should really get the concrete done here. I'm sure I clicked to do this ages ago. It's one of these things where... Oh, maybe that's how they escaped. They somehow made their way to storage, because we did see some of them have a route going towards storage. And then they must have just sort of slipped through when we tried to let one of these guys in. But what we should do is go to deployment. Just have a garden here. We should also get probably 10 more prisoners. If we go to prisoner intake. Getting 10 more prisoners would be good. Fill to 10. Your prisoners closed to new inmates. See the intake report. Can I really not have... It says 100 available. No. Number per day. There we go. So 10 per day. That should be good. Will it make our money back? I don't think so. We pretty much get... We get 1 grand for each one that we take in immediately. But I can't remember how much we get over time. I suppose we should really look at our finances. Here we go. So for prisoner grant... I imagine that's the amount of money that we make from prisoners. I think we get about 150 per prisoner. I'm having a bit of a problem right now with this whole talking thing. Not my strong suit, I won't lie. Oh yeah, how are their needs doing right now? It's not great. Sort of all over the place right now. What about regime? It's getting close to their sleep time. At the moment, they're in the yard. Even though they don't necessarily need any exercise. If anything, they should just get lockup. So, you know what? We'll lock them up for 2 hours. At the moment, we don't sort of have the automatic door servos opened up yet. Not too much of a big deal, though. It's really odd to me how their bladder always goes up when they can easily deal with it in their lockup time. I still don't really know when they deal with it. Yeah, I suppose some of them have just sort of a percentage chance of when... not percentage chance, but they have sort of a 0 to 100. When they reach 100, they go for a P. But in the middle of that time, it says that their need is rising. Their need for speed. Whether or not they want the drug, I don't know. Food is also pretty high, which is not ideal, but hopefully that won't be too much of a bother. Why is food so high? I thought they already had something to eat. Well, it was quite a while ago. This is why it needs to be a bit more spaced out. We should really make this into lockup. We have some free time right here. And then feeding time should be around about that quarter. I quite like that. There's quite a decent gap between that. Sort of 8 hours. I could deal with that. An 8-hour gap sounds pretty good to me. Let's go back to needs. So now they're sleeping. Their need for sleep is going down, which is good to see. They're getting a little bit more leery now, though, which is not great. It's really weird just how easily the sleep is used up. Or just how easily that need is... Oh. How dare they? What am I trying to say? That their need is being fulfilled. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. It gets fulfilled in about 10 minutes in game time. It's really strange. And during that time, obviously, their needs are going up, but they're all asleep, which I find to be a little bit odd. Some of them aren't sleeping. I don't know why. 2 princes are furious that they can't meet this need. Is it probably because they're hanging out in... Actually, I don't know. Is it because some of them are sleeping? I don't know. Some of these prisoners could really go back to their unknown reputation. Do you have... I really wish there was a separate needs tab for them here, because I find this really hard to understand. Some of them are lit up, others are faded, or that might just be my terrible eyes, I can't tell. You could do with some sleep? I don't get it. Is it because these aren't set as solitary? They are. And we're just sort of waiting. I don't know. I'm really confused. Alright, there we go. We just don't have any guards available. Alrighty then, fair enough. New prisoners in 5 hours' time. So what should we really be doing in this particular moment in time? Well, what we could do is create ourselves another cell block. Have it on this side. Sort of a good way for us to get what's going on. So that we can fill out sort of the middle sections and understand what we really want to do with them. And also get the storage hooked up, the infirmary hooked up, get ourselves a laundry area, like a dedicated one. That sounds like a good idea. And I think it's all based on when I make this other yard. The main problem being, though, is that when I get this other lot now, see, it's lock up now. And they're all incredibly pissed off because their hygiene is really bad. So, just throw them in the shower. Oh, bollocks. There's a little bit of fighting going on. But the need for hygiene has really been fulfilled. So hopefully, they don't have to worry about that too much. Now, food is pretty high. Let's look at our needs. It's not that long until food becomes a thing. Really, family and recreation and exercise. So really, get some yard time in there. Sounds like the great idea. So now we'll do that. Go in the yard. You can go on the phones and get the family thing fulfilled. There we are. And at the same time, exercising is a good thing. I don't know if recreation's being fulfilled while doing that, though. Doesn't look like it. Recreation. A bored prisoner is a dangerous prisoner. You can see to a prisoner's need for recreation by adding pastime to the common areas of your prison, such as TVs or radios. I'm pretty sure I do. I should really have a radio sticking around here, although I'm not just sure if having it being outside is a bad thing. I can't remember. Let's have some free time now. So they can all chill out in the recreation room. Let's go back to needs. There we are. It's being dealt with. And warmth as well, which is good. Oh, okay. That's just a prisoner thing. I thought something really bad happened there. We do have quite a lot of criticals. I think that's just because the prisoner's chilling out in here. Seems like it. Just need more staff members. I know I should be doing that, but we just need more staff. So, we are just in need of it right now. Now, food is really bad, but we're just about to get that fulfilled. Meanwhile, they just have a bunch of free time. There's a lot of high and critical. Very strange. Alright then. Time for everyone to feast. So, if we can get everyone down there, that'd be great. Everyone is just sort of piling their way through now. Getting some cameras through here is going to be quite awkward. Hopefully, we don't get ourselves another legendary prisoner. Otherwise, we are really going to have some trouble. Right, now this should be fulfilling their need quite fashionably. I don't know why it's fashionably, but it is. And there we are. We're in a pretty good spot right now. So what does this mean? Well, I think for one thing, having a shower immediately after they wake up is the best course of action. So we should do... Oh, I forgot about that. Cut that off for now. Just rather... I'm not going to have any medium security anyway. Well, normal security anyway. I probably will end up having super duper security for the legendary guy. As to how I sort that out, I don't know yet. But hopefully these new prisoners should give us a little bit extra money. It's not going to put us in the green when it comes to total daily income. But it should still work out for us. Now, something else I should really get done is sort of cloning this particular cell block. It's going to be really weird doing this. Really? I can't do it all? Okay, it's a bit frustrating. How do I do this? I really wanted to just clone the entire thing, because it would just make my life a lot easier. But I can't. And I don't think I can rotate either. No, I can't do that. That's really, really inconvenient. So I'm going to basically redesign the entire thing. Which is going to be a bit awkward. So perhaps I will not do that just yet. I could do some... Well, we've got these new prisoners now, so let's see. There are a bunch of them. I should really take some of these guards off duty. Alright, maybe that will help out. So we can use those guards to bring in our new prisoners, which is Cat Cooper. Cat isn't used to life outside of prison. Each time he's released, he's back in within a month or so. On the inside, he has friends and a place to stay, and now he has found his way into your prison. Sentenced to 103 years for multiple crimes, including aggravated assault, and aggravated assault again. There we are then. He only has a mother and father. And it looks like a lot of random stuff that has just accumulated over the time. Most of it being aggravated assault. Cat Cooper, I thought you were going to be a cat burglar or something. I'm not going to lie, you're disappointing. Raffner, the Raff, called it. This is really familiar. This is really, really familiar. I feel like I've seen someone called the Raff, or nicknamed as the Raff before. People that usually have these long names, and they usually have nicknames in quotations, are usually legendary, so I'm sort of worried about this guy. He's got 36 years, attempted murder, violent disorder. These are not really things that you want to know about. But there we are. The Raff, apparently. Andrew Almond, sentenced to 69 years for multiple crimes, including attempted murder, and murder. Well, he got there in the end. You know, you got to give him that. They are persistent, and they will eventually arise to their goals. So you know what? Good job. Good job, Andrew. Oh, here we go. This guy is definitely a massive cabbage. Sentenced to 9 years for torture. Doesn't seem that bad, 9 years for torture, does it? Torture's pretty bad. Come on now. Oh well. Cabbage was dragged away, screaming that he had accidentally walked on her flower bed and had not killed a woman named Violet. There we are. Tad. I really thought it was going to be... I thought it was going to say the toddler. Springer? Tad Springer. Tad Springer here. Adds fish to that coke using his own... what? Flautulence. Smuggles cigarettes into the zoo monkey enclosure. Has a face like a bulldog licking piss off a nettle. Accomplices. And... oh, these are names right here. Sentenced to 57 years for multiple crimes, including grievous bodily harm, and perjury. Felix Slater looks very, very similar to Cooper right there. Possible twins, I don't know. Sentenced to 18 years for armed robbery. See? It's the other way around. You're meant to be Cat Cooper right here because you're the burglar. Oh, you make me sick. Matt Stonelake. You have an awesome tattoo that doesn't seem to appear right here, which is very odd. Sentenced to 41 years for multiple crimes, including murder, manslaughter, and violent disorder. There we are. Fantastic to see. Theodore Thesky? Franco, okay. Although he was officially arrested for tax evasion, Fesky has long been suspected of running a smuggling ring of stolen art. Among the pieces, he is accused of hiding his Van Gogh's poppy flowers, which has been missing since August of 2000. Sentenced to 25 years for murder? Okay. We talk about him stealing stuff. Okay. I don't get it. He's only 19. He's done all this stuff. I feel like I've really failed in my life. I haven't murdered someone, which is pretty great, I suppose. Sentenced to 12 years for aggravated assault. He only has a father. Simon Clark. Sentenced to 26 years for multiple crimes, including aggravated assault and aggravated assault. I really hate it when it says the same crime twice. I understand it's still accountable towards their actions, and it does add to their total. I might add they also did 8 years for grievous bodily harm before. I really wish it would tell me when they served that, but I imagine... you know, then again, it says 9.5 years, so I'm imagining... well, no, that's not added to the total, so yeah. They already served it, apparently. Well, there we are. I always like the little talky bit where we look over all the new prisoners. It makes me feel like they deserve to be here, the fucking scum. So there we are. Fantastic. Right, let's get these walkways done. I think that's the next big step for us right now. Let's get these concrete walkways all completed.